are in the mix with D.HALL and the People's Show.
Coming to us out of studio today in beautiful Raleigh, North Carolina. He stands next to his world-famous producer, Jay. He is the number one, undisputed, top talk show host on the air today. The voice of the people show. Ladies and gentlemen, here is D.HALL.
Production.
Hello to everybody. Man, how you doing? Another Sunday. We're back. We were rocking and rolling the last Sundays, haven't we? But first and foremost, I want to thank my Heavenly Father for letting me being able to come on and talk to you. Another Sunday, man. It is a beautiful Sunday, hot Sunday, wherever it may be. I don't know where you are, but I know it's hot here in the Carolinas. Before we go any further, this is an online talk show that educate adult audiences. Parental advisory is advised. Some things may or may not be censored. Some things may not be censored or edited. Lives are not edited for children. So if you would please watch your kids. We may be some things that we may say out the way. Trying to get myself comfortable here. It's Sunday. I'm trying to get right. I'm trying to get ready because I got to get my man in here. Yeah. Wow. You know what? It's people, I meet a lot of people in this profession and what I do. And I may meet somebody, this year, and I might not have them on in 2 years later. That's just the way it goes. And I don't know why it happens like that. That's what happens to this young man right here. Been wanting to get him on for a long time, and he's here now. I want y'all to do one thing for me, if you will. Share the video one time. Share it. Reach out and touch somebody. Say D.HALL, the People Show. And my man, Jay York. Jay York. Yeah, y'all know Jay York. He's out doing his thing. But that's the other part of the program. Yeah. Always good to see my man, Jay, when he comes in. My man. But yeah, Jay York, me and Jay York be rocking it, turning it up. Thank y'all. T-Bone's in the house. Hello to T-Bone out of Fayetteville, North Carolina. T-Bone, does tremendous work with necklaces. Yeah, and I've always, like I said, I'm gonna put this doggone necklace up there right now. Can anybody see that? Let me know if you see that. Yeah, my man, he does excellent work. If you want to, get some stuff around your neck or whatever, it ain't got to be that, just necklaces. Give him a shout out, Tyrone Dickinson. T-Bone out of Fayetteville, North Carolina. Thank you for stopping in, brother. All right, let's get started. I'm trying to, before I do, let me reach right over here and grab my other machine and make sure I got it like I want to, and then we're going to get started here. Wow, there we go. I guess he's about ready, Mr. Craig. I'm just making sure I got things in here rocking and rolling. I don't know, sometimes it doesn't do what it's supposed to do, but the show must go on still. Here we go. Let me get my man in here. We're going to talk with him. Here we go.
How you doing?
Hey, what's happening, brother? How you doing today?
Man, I'm blessed. Just, taking it day by day.
Yeah, day by day. Look, let me tell you something, man. It's been a while. It's been a very long time. And I was just explaining to the people, I said, sometimes you meet people and you might not get these people on for another 2, maybe 3 years. And it's funny because you just happen to be one of those people that I got on. And look, before we go any further, I want you to tell the people who you are and where you're from.
I'm Craig Parker, originally from Chicago, but I represent Rock Hill, South Carolina. And I'm a professional boxer, 14-0, and trying to get to the top.
Trying to get to the top, man. 14. I didn't even know that, but I do now. 14-0. My man Craig, the pressure. Yeah. Boy, that's a big word there. The pressure, boxer. But here we go, Craig. It's absolutely great to have you on. And as I said before, sometimes we don't get people on here for a couple of years, and I've been seeing you all the time, but I got you now. So what we're
Yeah.
gonna do, we're gonna talk for the next 30 minutes, nothing but boxing, and a little bit about your history, about you, and that's what I want to know.
Mhm.
You're from Chicago, the South Side. We always hear the things about the South Side of Chicago. Tell us a little bit about that because you grew up in a household where there was eight of y'all. Man, tell
Yes.
me a little bit about your history before we get into the boxing and all that good stuff.
Well, growing up, didn't know too much about boxing. Most things that I learned on my own until I ended up going outside and figuring things out. That's how I got to know about different kind of sports. Just living in a household with so many of us, mom couldn't really get into activities. You know what I'm saying? Just knowing to send us off to school and making sure the way she sent it off, we come back that way. All the time, it don't happen. You
Right.
get into little scuffles or something happen, and that's mostly was it. Living in the south side of Chicago, it was just like no other place. You know what I'm saying? Everywhere else I've been, I just see the same things, most of
Right.
the same things going on everywhere, and in each kind of community that got poverty and so much other things that's going on that us as leaders who trying to make it somewhere to make
Froze up a little bit there. Oh, well, he's kind of froze up, but I want to say hello before he come back in. He's going to probably come back in. I want to say hello to some people that just come on. I want to say hello to Jackie Bauer out of the New Jersey area. Thank you, Jackie, for coming in and supporting the D.HALL People Show. And my guy, he froze up, but he'll be back. BWTV Boxing out of the UK. Thank you for coming on. Big, big part of what we do here at the People Show. Yeah, appreciate the BWTV Boxing World, Craig Hugh, and Stephen Covell. Thank you, Aubrey Hall. My uncle's on. Thank you for coming on. Thank you for stopping by, being a part of the program. Hello to Angel Munez. He'll be right back, y'all. Angel Munez, I want to thank you. Big shouts out to you, my man. I know you got a fight coming up. I'll be there September. Was it September? Angel, is it September the 23rd? Want to say hello to you. I know you got a fight coming up soon. I want to say thank you for always being a part of what we do. Craig will be back in just a moment. Um, yep. Who else is up here? Is Tony Burgers? I know Tony's up here somewhere. I want to say hello to Tony because Tony, I know this is he's always around. He's supporting the program as he normally do. I want to say hello to him because I know because I might not be able to see you. I might not be able to see you right now, but thank y'all. I might be my man Craig will be right back. Well, while he's getting his stuff together there. Sometimes we have interruptions and all that good stuff. So, well, I ain't gonna say it's good stuff; it's bad stuff. But when that happens, but it's just a part of connections and all that good stuff. Look, a lot of stuff going on in the boxing world. Let's talk a little bit. Let's talk a little bit about about um Chuck. What's up, Chuck Megzer? My man Chuck, what's up, my man? Chuck, I want to you know what? I didn't know Chuck was a photographer. Chuck, you a photographer? I didn't know that. Oh well, it used to be. Let's talk a little bit about the boxing world. Charlo. Jamel, was it? Yeah, Jamel Charlo and Canelo Alvarez. What's your thoughts on that? Two weights, going up two weights. What is it, 168? Wow, that's a big leap. What's y'all thoughts on that? It's coming up September the 30th out in Vegas. What do y'all think about that? Jessica Jewell, hello to you. Thank you for coming in. She was here last Sunday. I want to say hello to you. Thank you for being a part of the program. We're just talking, waiting for my man Craig the Pressure Parker to get back in from Rock Hill, South Carolina. We was talking to him and asking him about his life coming up in Chicago before he actually got into boxing. But we got to throw some stuff out there until he get back because we're just talking about in general. We talk Crawford. We got a lot to talk about with Crawford. Uh, Devin Haney. Devin Haney. Let's talk about Devin Haney a little bit. Devin Haney moved up to 140 pounds. Is he going to fight Regis Prograis? Ah, What y'all think about that? Man, I can't wait to see that fight. That's going to be a really good fight. You cannot count Devin Haney out. He's moving up 140. It's already there. They got to get there. Oh, they're just trying to get everything together. And I'm just going by what I've seen, and I'm talking about the place where they're going to have this fight at. You dig? All right. Uh, just waiting for my man Craig to come back in. We're still here. Like I say, I want to thank y'all for watching the program. Sometimes we have these nicks and knacks. Yeah, T-Bone says very interesting. Very interesting. Huh? Yeah, so much is happening. Not only that, but into the heavyweights too now. You got the heavyweights. Yeah, we're talking about Tyson Fury, Deontay Wilder, uh, Andy Ruiz, Olas and Yusuf. Yeah, I kind of these names are something else. What do y'all think about Anthony or Joshua possibly fighting Deontay Wilder? But that's been it's thrown out there. That fight, that fight, he's back in. Should have been, but we all say fight should have been 2 or 3 years ago or whatever. But let's get my man. He's working to get back in here. Somehow he's got things happening and he just popped out of here. Let's see if we can't get him back. Let's see if we can't get him back. I'm just looking. Hey, let me see. Hold on, y'all. Let me get him back here. Up, up. No face. Look, he's getting. There we go. Here we go. There we go. We got him back now. There we go. Little things happen. We were steady talking, brother. We thought maybe you might have went on a picnic.
No, phone got hot and just shut off. I'm so sorry for that.
It's okay. Things happen, and I explained that to him. But anyway, let's move forward. Here we go. As we was talking, I asked you. I think my question was to you. You're from the South Side of Chicago. We heard about
Yes.
the South Side a lot, and you was telling us in detail as a kid how you came up. If you won't mind, please finish. Thank you.
Well, like I say, it was growing up was just like every other place around United States. When you live in a poverty neighborhood, things is a little bit rough. You get to see things at a young age that you probably shouldn't see, but it prepare you for when you go out here and in the real world and become a man or a woman. It prepare you to it show you how to handle them type of things that you probably run into.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah, gotcha. I want to say hello to Anthony Burkett. Hello, Anthony. Thank you for coming in, my brother and my guy, all the way out of New Jersey. Man, you got people coming. That Jersey is rocking today. Jackie Bowers in from Jersey. Paul Capute, my man, the celibate boxer, does that celibate boxing with Damian Phil over there. And, superstars. What that is, Craig, those guys over there, it could be anybody fighting in that arena. And I'm talking about
okay.
anybody. I'm talking about superstar basketball players, football players. He's a normal guy, but that guy's got a title. He's been on my show before. Paul Capute out of New Jersey. Thank you for coming in. Um, let's go. My man said, "Let's go. We ready. He's ready to go. He's ready to fight right now. He might want to fight you, Craig."
Um, I want to say thank everybody for coming in.
Yeah, thank y'all for coming in. Craig says, "All right, look, you just like any other kid. You're in school.
Yeah.
You play different sports. You play football. You play basketball. But what was it about boxing that intrigued you so much?"
Well, as a young kid, you know, um, I was the opposite. I was the one always getting bullied on and picked on, and different kind of in other different kind of situations that was going on in my life that triggered me to really want to stay away from so much commotion. Being in a abused household and all them other different kind of things. And I had a friend that ended up getting in some trouble, and
Mm-hmm.
he had to do some community service at a boxing gym. And he asked me, do I want to go up there with him because he was doing some cleaning up there and everything. So we
Right.
hang out every day. So I went up there with him, and a guy came in the gym and he asked me like, "You want to get in the ring?" And with this guy who was looking good, it was jab, jab, right hand, and everything like that. And I'm looking like, nah, I don't want to get in no ring. You know what I'm saying? But that's what I'm saying. I'll be like, nah, man. I wasn't shading away from I wasn't shading away from it, but I wasn't. I'm smarter than that. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So,
Oh
but
yeah.
but
Yeah.
he came over there and started talking in my ear, and my friends start,
Yeah.
egging me, giving me, hyping me up. Want to say it like that, hyping me up. So I
Hyping you.
got in
Yeah.
there. Okay, let me get in there, and I got in there, and the guy, he did a good job, and I was still coming forward. The only thing I knew how to do was protect myself and hit him before he won't hit me. You know what I'm saying? And after looked in the mirror, and my friend said, "Man, you did good," and I said, "I can do this."
Yeah.
So I
Yeah.
believe God gave me the courage to say you could protect yourself. You just
Yeah.
have to somebody have to just show me the way. And after that,
Yeah.
man, it was just from there. And then God
And
said, I could teach you how to beat that guy. If you promise me you'll come all the time. And
right.
I came every day because this is the
Wow.
first time I ever felt that I could do something in my life.
Do
You know what I'm
something.
saying?
Yeah. And that was, that's an inspiration to you to
Yeah.
know that, hey, I can do this, and somebody believe in you.
You're right.
That's a lot of talent is out here with people like you and me and young talent, but they they first they like to have people to believe in them as well as themselves. Now you have to believe in
Yeah.
yourself,
Yeah.
but when somebody else sees you and believe in you, it just drives you harder.
Yeah.
It
Yeah.
does. People don't know that. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? And that's the same thing with this show right here. People drive me, and I keep doing it.
Right.
Just simple, yeah. But it's not the show's. It's not about me. It's about my man right here, Craig the Pressure, man. Parker out of South Carolina, representing South Carolina, hometown, Chicago, Illinois. Uh, Cruise Expression. Just want to shout my man out, Cruise Expressions. He's out of South Carolina. The sponsor for Angel Munoz, if I'm not mistaken. Did I get that right? I hope I got that. I hope I got that right. I want to say hello to you, man. Thank you for coming in, joining us. T-Bone, here's a question. Oh, got a first question for you. T-Bone said, if you are not doing what you love, you are already a winner. Craig and everyone that tunes into this channel. Oh, okay. He was just making a statement there. That's true. That's true. That's true. Yeah. Charlotte. Okay. Cruise Express says Charlotte. Here we go. Let's get back to you, Craig. Let's get back to you. Um, was this your only option to do boxing? Did you have any option? Or did you have any options besides boxing?
Um, it's like when I found boxing found me. It was like
Okay.
first love on sight. It was like
Okay.
I knew I wanted to do this. It wasn't nothing gonna take me out the way of doing this. I mean, in a different direction.
Yeah.
Yeah, life
Yeah.
situation do come up.
Yeah.
You end up finding a job. You end up doing this, but it just never could leave me. It was just
Right.
like I had to be with it. You know what I'm
Th-
saying?
yeah. And let me ask you this, because the guy that saw you, the man that helped you, is he still there? Is he still around?
Well, I know he back in Chicago. I don't know what he's
Okay.
doing at
Oh,
this moment, but
oh, okay.
hopefully he's still around. Encouraging more kids
The
that
kids, yeah,
like me
yeah, yeah.
now.
Okay.
Like
I don't know. I just wanted to speak on him because he was the person to inspire you and to help you and get you where you are right now today. With boxing and all that kind of stuff. You know what I'm saying? Well, with boxing, period. 2014. Let's go there. That was a year that your mother passed away.
yeah,
Uh, uh, I'm assuming that you was in Chicago when this happened because you made a
yeah.
big move. Why
Yeah.
did you make the move then? Why did you do that? Why did you leave Chicago?
Well, my mom always told me that my youngest siblings always look towards me if something happened to her. At first, I'm like, ain't nothing gonna happen to you. You're gonna see great kids, But when it did happen, I knew when I looked around that bed, it was them 8 children. She said that was them 7 children that she said that was gonna look at me, and I
Yeah,
just knew that I know I had to do something
yeah,
special.
yeah.
She had 8 kids. Somebody got to come out and do something, right?
Somebody got to come out and do
So,
something, right?
yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
So
yeah.
I just said, you know what? Life is difficult for me at the moment, but if I got a dream, I got to chase it. And so I just left and I just told them, look, I'm gonna go out here and do the best I could to make sure y'all okay.
Yeah, good, good. And you find that, and when you have the sibling, there'll be one. It may be two, but there's always this one that sticks out and just move forward and keep everything rolling like that wheel. You know how that wheel gets to turning
Mhm.
and it keeps on turning. And that's what you did. You kept right on turning, brother, and you're doing great things. Um, let's get into. We got the history. We know about well, how you got there, and up to 2014, you're in the boxing now. Wow, man. What weight are you at right now, and that you're fighting at? What weight are you fighting at?
I'm cruiserweight. Eventually, I'll be fighting that light heavyweight, and that's a goal that we're working on right now. You
Okay.
know,
Yeah. Good.
so
Good.
so that's
Good.
that's a good goal. Like I say, this 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 all is God's plan. Like I
Yeah.
say, when I took that journey to go chase this dream of boxing, I said, God, lead me down the right
Yeah.
path.
Right. Right.
You know,
Yeah. Yeah.
it was some tough and rocky moments when I felt like this is the path you lead me down. But it was to show me. It was always to show me that I can give you somewhere to stay, but you got to work for somewhere to keep your head. If you're not,
Yeah.
I can give you somewhere to stay, but you still got to work. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? And
Yeah.
he sent me to multiple gyms and to meet wonderful people. Along the way, I met a lot of great people that always kept inspiration me, keep
Yeah.
on guiding me down the right path. And sometimes I was so my belly was growling. I'm like, wow, man, you talking about come to the gym tomorrow? I'm hungry, but I still made it to the gym. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta sometimes if you
Yeah.
want something to eat, you gotta work for it.
Got to work for it. Look, I gotta. I'm not cutting you off, but I gotta say hello to my man Aldrick Hayes from the Michael Williams Jr. Boxing. Man, my man. Hey, good to see you, brother. Thank you. We had a wonderful time at the fights with you, man, and I appreciate you coming in. And we had a great time there. Part of that Michael Williams Jr. Boxing over there. Tremendous, man. Love you, brother. Hope to see you again soon, my friend. Jackie Bauer said absolutely what you were just saying, man. Absolutely. Look, man, let's talk some boxing. That's what we're here for, no doubt. And and if y'all notice, he says God's plan. If you've seen that uh, throughout the promotions, that was on his in the promotions. God's plan, Craig's God's plan, and he's got him on. God's got him on the right plan. And he just that's where he wants you at. And that's where he's going to keep you at the heavyweight division. We'll talk about that right now. A lot of great boxers in there, and we're going to start with just I'm gonna run them down. Tyson Fury, one of the top, well, the top fighter right now. Oleg Anderson, Yusuf, Deontay Wilder, uh, Anthony Joshua, uh, Andy Ruiz Jr. Big names, big people. Who who would you like to see match up in that division?
Well, all of them is great fighters to me. They've been giving us great fights every time they step into the ring. And who I would like to see matched up.
Yeah,
Um, Anybody between Anthony Joshua, Deontay Wilder, and Tyson Fury.
yeah, yeah.
And I'm not saying you get if
Yusuf,
I'm saying his name right, Yusuf.
yeah, yeah, Yusuf, yeah,
I'm not saying that he's not a great heavyweight, and he is because he proved it to beat
right.
Anthony Joshua. But I just will want like the Earl Spence and Terrence Crawford thing to be over with them three because them three people, it's just everybody. If Deontay win, it's always Anthony Joshua. It's always Deontay name pop up, and if Tyson Fury win, it's always Anthony Joshua name top. So I think Anthony Joshua is
Yeah,
the biggest target right now. So
right,
I just believe whoever he fight will be between Deontay Wilder and Tyson Fury will be
right.
close
Okay,
to the
gotcha.
end of the chapter.
I'm like you too. Hello to Spicy Gray. Hello to you. How you doing? Glad you could join us. I know you got to rock and roll. She is another host of another talk show, and I'm glad to see her stop in with us right now. Spicy Gray. Uh, Good to see you. Thank you for stopping by. Yeah, I'm like you too. I want to see. I want and if while we're talking here, uh, Anthony Joshua and Deontay Wilder about 3 years ago, that was the talk of the town.
Hmm.
Remember that? They
Yes.
was yeah, they was talk that was like Spence and Crawford.
Yeah.
Man, everybody was cramming for that fight, you know. So now maybe we'll get it. We'll see how the outcome
Right.
goes. Um, how can I say this? Currently, you're a cruiserweight at the current time, but you're moving down to the lightweight. I mean,
Right.
excuse me, the light heavy.
Right.
Um, are you fighting when you get because you got a fight coming up in
Yeah.
September?
Yes.
Are you fighting
September.
cruiserweight or are you
Yes,
fighting
I'm gonna
light
fight
heavy?
cruiserweight.
You're gonna fight. Okay, that's
Yeah.
my question because I
Okay.
didn't
Yeah.
know.
Well, I'm gonna be fighting cruiserweight for this
Okay,
current fight coming up, and I don't know about the previous one, but yeah, but
right.
this one right now.
Okay. You go into the ring. Uh,
Yeah.
you get ready to fight. What is the one thing that you try to do when you're facing your opponent that helps you as the fight goes on? What do you see that helps you to have advantage during that fight that helps you? Is it something that he is it something that you do great or is it something that he do wrong?
Well, I just always believe in going in and doing what I've been working on.
Okay.
I stay in control of the fight. I go in there and get the fight over with. Like Tyson said, I don't care how the fight look. I just want to win, and that's all I going to do. Win, win, win. Don't care how I get the win. I just want to win,
Right.
and that's what make me different. I believe because I'm
Yeah.
just coming to get the win.
You
However the
come to
fight
get it.
play out, they say Craig, you look tremendous. If they say Craig, you look like this, I got the
Right.
win tonight, and that's
Right.
what I'm coming to do.
Right. Spicy Grace says she was just stopping in and, and showing love, and she's motivation speaking. Uh, but at the intermission, she's in a motive. She's got a show coming up here, and she's got to get to it. Thank you so much, Spicy Gray. Angel Munoz says, uh, excited for September 9th. It's going to be a huge night. He says he's going to be there for that fight. Also, well,
Thank
he's
you,
fighting. Yeah, he's fighting. Is that
thank you.
correct, Angel?
Yeah.
Yeah, Angel's fighting that night. I do believe. Yeah, yeah. Uh, okay. Um, what do you think about the Canelo and uh, Charlo fight? What do you think about that move? That two weight classes up. What's your thoughts on that?
Well, I don't know because a lot of guys walk around at that weight. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? A lot of guys
Right.
fight at 154, but walk around like 170. So he might be comfortable at that weight. You know what I'm saying? So we don't know. He probably
Right.
just had a better advantage at 154. That but at 168, he might be walking around there. I know they prepare ready. I know they prepare properly and train hard. So we don't know. And Canelo is a big name. Canelo is a big
Yeah.
mega name. So
Right.
sometimes people say, well, I don't know because sometimes some fighters just take you to another level that you
Right.
don't push yourself to. So he
Right.
might push himself to another level that we haven't seen yet.
Right. Um, I'm looking at it and as you say, the people, some of the guys walk around at that weight, and but Charlo's been at 154 for God knows how long, if I'm not mistaken. And you know, we won't never know until that night arrives.
Right,
You know what I'm saying? We won't never know until that night arrives. We could speculate all we want, but maybe he knows something we don't know.
right.
You know what I'm saying? That could be the thing there.
Because
That
we've
could be.
been hearing Bud Crawford say he would go up to 168 if he beat
Oh,
Charlo and fight him. So we've been hearing that. I don't know if that's true or not, but
right.
we've been hearing that. So
Yeah. Yeah.
imagine what he probably walking around at. Maybe
Yeah.
if
Yeah.
he's saying 68, that's three weight class. So
Let me tell you
you don't
something.
know.
I heard that too, and I've been hearing that, and I want to speak on that about Crawford moving up. I'm gonna tell you something. If he do that, if he go up to 168 and beat whomever it may be, Canelo, I mean, this guy is just. I mean, you got to say this guy has got to be one of the greatest boxers ever. He's better than
Yeah,
Floyd Mayweather. That's my opinion. If he does
right.
something like that, you got to say that
Yeah,
because that is tremendous. If that can be done, it's
right.
yet to, if that can be done. Um, let's get into your fight. You got a fight coming up. As we just said, September the 9th, Rock Hill, South Carolina.
Yes.
Um, okay. How, before the last fight that you had, how many months in between then and now was I know you was training, but how many months in between that gap?
Of training?
Yeah. Of
Oh,
getting
I stay in
prepared.
the gym every day. But
Okay.
that's my job to stay in the gym, do some road work. Always keep myself sharp. Always focus on, because you never know when a call might come through. So
Okay.
staying
Okay.
months out of gym, weeks out of gym, that's immature to do, because you never know that shot you've been looking for might come through. Not
Right.
the fight that you probably got up, not the fight that you probably got on the way, but a bigger opportunity.
The opportunity.
So you
Yeah.
always want to stay, sharp and prepare for that, because you never know when that call come through. You want to be ready.
Yeah. Tyrone Dickinson, Mr. T-Bone says, what motivates you to fight and keep fighting? Uh, eh, eh, what motivates you? That's the part. Let's see. What motivates you to keep fighting? That's part. Let's get that question out first. What motivates you to keep fighting?
Well, first of all, it's God, because He blessed me with a gift that I don't want to waste, and my family and the kids that's in poverty, and I believe me having a voice, I can help out the people that can't help themselves. So
Yeah.
that's what motivates me.
Right. Right. Um, you are undefeated right now, correct?
Yes.
Okay. And the reason I asked that question because, uh, you know, e- everybody we don't want to lose, but it's a part of life.
Hmm.
If you ever lost, do you think you could handle that?
I think I can handle anything.
Yeah.
I think I can handle anything. I lost a brother, lost a mother from things that I couldn't control, but I kept pushing forward and was still ready to get back into the gym to keep rising to the top.
Great, great, great. Because sometimes your losses are really a win, and
Yeah.
that's why I asked that question. You know, because you know the greatest fighters have lost and
Hmm.
and and, and built a legacy. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, that was a good answer. Great answer for that. Jessica Jewell said, "That's right. That's right. That's right." Stephen Covell out of the UK, he says, what advice would you be passing on to the youth? What advice would you pass on to the youth?
Just believe in yourself. In any kind of situation that you're in, eventually you can get off out of it if you trust in God and trust in the process that you on your way to. It's just all about believing yourself, because I couldn't do this without believing myself.
Yeah, yeah,
Even when the hard times come, I have to believe in something. I
yeah,
have to keep faith.
yeah, yeah. God, yeah, you got to believe, yeah, and God is, He is the beginning and the end.
Yeah.
So you know what I'm saying, and that's true. Hello to you, Chuck Mexer. I thought I said hello to you earlier, but I'm gonna say it again because I see you popping back in there again. But yeah, that's true. Great, great. Wow. Um, man, wow, Craig, it's great to have you on because y'all, a lot of people didn't know I met Craig. I don't know, maybe 3 years ago or
Yeah.
something. I didn't know who this young somebody pointed me out to him. I said, "Well, hell, I'll go over there and take a picture with him."
Hmm.
And so here we are today,
Thank you.
and that was in South Carolina too. I think it was
Yes.
at yeah, that was in South Carolina. It had to
Hmm.
be 3 years ago when I
Yeah.
met Craig, and I'm glad to have him on because it took us a long time, but God.
Yeah. Yeah.
You, and that's what you just talked about. It's timing. It's God. I didn't know,
Yeah.
this was going to happen now, but
Yeah.
3 years ago I met him, and here we are today. You know what I'm saying? So
And got
it's a
much more coming.
yeah,
Much more
but
coming.
exactly,
Yeah.
exactly. That's God works in mysterious way, and we're talking about that because it's amazing how it works. 3 years ago, I took a picture with the young man, and here we are today.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? That's amazing. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, great. Look, you got a great team surrounding you.
Yes.
Uh,
And I
and,
want to give
and
a shout out to
go
all
ahead, go
my
ahead.
supporters and my team, because you have to have a strong team behind you to believe in you, to help you when things get rough, for you to continue on this path, because you can't do it alone. So
Amen.
don't be afraid to ask for help. And God have been sending me all types of help.
Yeah,
Even being on the D.HALL and the People Show, this help.
yeah.
All different kind of support and everything like that. And I got a strong team. And I'm a stick by my team as I know my team gonna stick by me,
Right.
and we're gonna keep representing Rock Hill, South Carolina, and we're gonna one day bring a world title here, and
That's amen.
be on D.HALL show again.
That's right. And you know what? I don't want you when you look. And this is something I want to say. This, and I got there's a question for you. I remember something Michael Williams Sr. said to me. I asked him. I said, Mike. I said, why do you keep messing with me, man? You know, I mean, he was messing with me in a good way, and you know,
Mm-hmm.
and stuff. He said because you know what? I said, why you keep messing with me? I'm just a little guy. He said, you know what? The little guys are the one that's gonna keep coming after you and keep working on you and getting to the top. That's why I keep messing with
Right.
you.
And
Stephen
that's right.
Stephen Covell, he says, who do you like in a fight, Usyk or Fury?
Oh, it's a tough one. Both of them guys, they good in. I mean, they got good ring generalship. You
Yeah,
know, we got one just a little bit smaller than Tyson Fury, but can throw as quick as punches. But I just in that fight, I have to probably go with the bigger guy, and
the
that's
bigger
Tyson Fury.
Tyson Fury. Okay, gotcha. AJ, he says AJ or Wilder.
Oh man, that's a tough one. Two great fighters. I have to probably go with well, if we don't know what type of guy that Anthony Joshua gonna be that night. That's
Right.
what I'm saying. That's
Right.
how boxing going today. We don't know what type of fighter we're gonna have that night. See, we don't have fighters like in the 90s and 80s,
Right.
guys hopping on them
Right.
toes. So we know we
Right.
got two guys that gonna be right there. So we don't know who gonna hit the first, who gonna throw the nicest shot to get the guy up out of there. Now,
Right.
if we were talking about guys who have better head movement and on their toes, moving in and out like an Aaron Pryor or a Leonard or a Tommy Hitman Hearn, then we talking about a fight now. But
Right.
I'm not saying that they're not great fighters, but I'm just saying between Deontay Wilder and Anthony Joshua, who throw the first big blow first.
That's it. I gotta agree with that. I agree with that. That's a perfect answer. I love that answer. Stephen, you get that answer. That was great. That was a great answer right there for that. Uh, Jessica Jewell says, she said, who would you like to fight?
Well, when the opportunity comes, hopefully be the best man, the number one guy at the top. Hopefully, when that opportunity come, I won't say who I would like to fight because how boxing going in today,
That's right.
guys
Yeah.
coming in, guys coming out, and you don't
Right.
know who that might opportunity because every day is a different champion, and we
You're
like,
right.
man,
You're right.
this guy's the champion now. Now this guy's the champion. So who
That's
would
right.
I like to fight? Hopefully the best man who
Yeah.
got what I want at that moment.
There you go. That's a perfect answer for that, Jessica Jewell. That was a perfect answer because you may get that call to fight somebody in the top 30 or 40, whomever.
Right?
You know.
I don't know who that person might be, but I hope it's the number one
Yeah.
guy at that moment.
Yeah. 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 My man Dan Hewitt, UK's coming in the house. My man Dan Hewitt of Pro Boxing Talk? I think that's right. Dan, correct me if I'm wrong. Another host over in the UK. Man, you got people in the UK checking you out, brother.
Man, I really appreciate that.
They checking you out, my
Thank you
man.
all for coming in. I really
Yeah,
appreciate
Steven.
that.
Yeah, Steven. Oh man, y'all share the video if y'all don't mind. Share the video, make this thing, make it grow. Stephen Covell says, "Who you got, Canelo or Charlo?"
Like I said, I won't know who coming in that night. I know everybody leaning toward Canelo off the experience wise
Right.
and used to being at 168, but sometimes just a different guy come out of them nights of the fight. So we all leaning towards Canelo because what he did and his credentials and who he faced and all that. But Charlo might show us somebody different, somebody who's want to stay in the game long enough
Right. Exactly. Exactly.
because he already been defeated by Tony Harris,
Right. Tony
and
Harrison. Yeah, Tony
he's
Harrison.
been
Yeah.
defeated by Tony Harris.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
but I don't
Well,
know what type of Charlo we have on the other fight of Canelo.
well, yeah. Styles makes fights, man, and
Yeah.
that's what it's. I mean, styles make fight, and in boxing there is no excuses. You got to come in there over 100% and give it everything you got.
Mm-hmm.
Look, man, let me get ready to get out of here. I want to wind this thing down. Any questions for me? Any questions for me?
On me?
No, any questions for me?
Okay.
any questions that you want to ask me? We're going to wind this thing down.
No,
Okay.
I don't have no question to ask. I'm just thankful for everybody to come out on this Sunday and to hear to get to know who I am, Craig Pressure
Right.
Parker, coming out of Rock Hill, South Carolina. I really appreciate all y'all coming out and D.HALL and the People Show. So y'all part of D.HALL and the People Show and coming out and, listen to what I have to say and get to know who I am. And
That's it.
hopefully one day I can get to know who all y'all are.
Well,
So,
yeah, exactly.
If that's God willing, and we're going to keep doing good, and hopefully I'll see y'all again.
Yeah, man, tremendous, man. I can't wait to see you fight. I want to be there when you do your fight. Hopefully, on the 9th. I know I got to be in 2 places. Well, within that month, one in Fayetteville. I'm gonna try to be the one in South Carolina too. But last question. This is coming from me. What does the D.HALL People Show and Jay York, my man Jay York, I cannot forget him. He's the other half of this production. What does it mean to you?
It means the world to me. First of all, y'all keeping boxing alive. And everybody always say, man, boxing dead, boxing not around. Anybody that do podcasts or anybody that want to talk boxing, we really appreciate that. That's coming from all the fighters, because we really need all the support we could. Just the way we feed our family, just the way we support each other. Because, like I say, we support each other. Each fighter don't understand. We support each other. Right. We got to make these fights happen to support each other. That's right. And That's right. I know some big things going to happen in 2024, 2024, right? 2024 coming up.
Yeah, 2024.
So big things is happening coming in 2024, but I'm going to carry out 23 into 24 with big things. So hopefully I get to see y'all again, and I get on the D.HALL show and talk again about more boxing, because boxing is what I love, and I guess all y'all love it too, because that's why y'all out here. And we're going to do this all in
yes,
and I want to give a shout out to Anthony. Thank you for joining and being a good man, and always living up to what you promised me.
All right.
As Anthony Burkett, he here from Rock Hill, South Carolina, my manager. So he's always been a good guy, stand-up guy. So I really want to appreciate him.
I was wondering who that was, Anthony Burkett, and that's your manager, man. Thank you for coming on, Mr. Burkett. It's been a tremendous show today, and it's been wonderful. I'm glad to have Craig on. And it's been a while. It's been 3 years, but we finally got him on, and I really appreciate him coming on. And I thank your team, Mr. Burkett, for being a part, me and Jay, of what we do. Definitely will get you back on. Can't wait to see you get in there and do your thing in the ring. We appreciate you, Craig, for coming on.
All right. Thank you. Y'all have a blessed day.
You too, man. Catch you later. All right. Yeah, that was my man. Truly a gentleman. Met him in person. A great guy. And can't wait to see him do his thing. 14-0. Yeah, 14-0. He's ready. He's ready. I thank y'all for coming on, being a part of the show today, D.HALL People Show. We come on every Sunday at 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Thursdays is 8. We're working on something for the 27th, which is next Sunday. So we'll post that up. We got a lot of stuff coming up for September. I don't want to say right now, but it's the form. Well, I can't say. The Son OG. Yes, Gerald McClendon Jr. will be on this program, and we would have him. And his father was a 2-time world champion, Gerald McClendon, and sister of Lisa McClendon. We're going to have them on in September, early September. We will have his son on, and he's a professional boxer. He's undefeated, and we're going to talk with him. Look, thank y'all for joining me today. We'll see y'all next Sunday. Hopefully, it's been a wonderful thing. Hey, we'll see you. Take care.
You are in the mix with D.HALL and the People's Show.
Coming to us out of studio today in beautiful Raleigh, North Carolina. He stands next to his world-famous producer, Jay. He is the #1 undisputed top talk show host on the air today. The voice of the people show. Ladies and gentlemen, here is D.HALL.